Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Empowered Soul Podcast. I'm Laura Lynn, and today I want to talk about how your thoughts create your reality. Now, I'm a hypnotherapist and energy healer, so I do a lot of work around the subconscious mind. And when you get to understand that, when you do the deep work of getting to the root cause of things, the root cause of your behaviors, the root cause of why things are happening, the root cause to the elements in your body, then you'll discover it's the belief systems that you hold within your being. So I want to teach you a framework called BETDAR. So that's BETDAR. So Bravo, Echo, Tango, Delta, Alpha, Romeo. B stands for beliefs. E stands for emotions, T stands for thoughts, D stands for decisions, A stands for actions, and R stands for results. So the example I'm going to give you is public speaking, right? There's the negative side to it and there's a positive side. So when you have a negative belief, a limiting belief, as we say, around public speaking, here's the example. So your belief system is that I'm not a good public speaker. Then the emotions of that's going to bring up anxiety, fear of judgment, self-doubt. Then the thoughts you'll probably have around that is, I'll mess up, people won't take me seriously. Then the actions you'll probably take is you'll avoid opportunities to speak, you'll procrastinate, or maybe you'll even over prepare but still not be comfortable in the presentation. And the results could be that you don't want to public speak at all, that every opportunity that comes your way to do a presentation, that you just turn it down. Now, I have some stories about that. When I was in the Air Force, I won Airman of the Year, and it was right before I was PCSing. So it was right before I was moving from my duty station to Hawaii to my new duty station to Florida. And my supervisor was like, hey, since you're Airman of the Year, we want you to brief the general. Mind you, I am like an E4. And I was like, I don't want to brief a general. Why would I want to do that? I was like, I'm leaving. I don't care about those things. And he's like, well, we're going to have you do it because it's going to look good having the person in our squadron that won Airman of the Year to brief the general. I was like, okay, I'll do it. We're practicing with other shops. And my supervisor says, hey, read the slides, but another shop, they're not going to make it. So we want you to read their slides too. And I was like, I don't even know what they do. My ears and my face start turning red. And he took one look at me and he's like, never mind. We are not going to let her brief the general. And so I was really happy about that. But that's really just an example of, the thoughts that you can have within yourself and how, the emotions come up and then the thoughts and then your decisions and the actions, and which leads right into the results. So, well, for me, it was a good thing. I was not prepared for that at all. And so now let's look at the positive side to doing public speaking. And with the beliefs, you could have the belief of I'm a confident speaker, and the emotions you could have is, being excited and enthusiastic. And the thoughts that you could have is that I have a unique message, and every audience I speak to is an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. So the actions you could take with that is practicing more and even learning certain skill sets within public speaking, or even join Toastmasters. And the results is when you have that opportunity presented, that you actually take it. And then you can see how you did from all the preparation and from the positive thoughts that you had, and so on and so forth. And for me, knowing that I came from not wanting to ever public speak to where I'm at now, having this podcast, I look back on my journey, and when I became on my spiritual and healing journey, I was given opportunities along the way, and every opportunity that the universe put in front of me, I said, okay, God, I'll do it. So for example, in learning energy healing, there was a point in time where someone asked me to do a group healing for their group. And I kind of didn't want to because I haven't done that before, but I was like, oh, this is the opportunity. This is the universe putting it in front of me. And the only way that I can get better at anything is to continue practicing. So I did it, and it was great. And slowly but surely, all these other opportunities came up, and I was featured on 2 podcasts, and I was doing radio show events, and then I actually had my own radio show. And all of that was in preparation for me to do what I'm doing now, having a podcast. And even beyond that, it is my hopes in my future to be able to speak in front of a large group of people at large events. So the universe gives us these opportunities to grow, and growth is always outside of your comfort zone. So if it's something that you want to do, but you know that you're uncomfortable with it because it's something that you're not used to, take that opportunity, practice. So for me, I took a speaking course, and in the speaking course, which was amazing, by the way, he says to just take one thing you want to work on and work on that until you're good at it. For example, if you have issues with volume, so this would be, I would kind of say more of being in person in front of a large group to be able to project your voice. And so if you have an issue with volume, keep on working on volume until you master volume, till it becomes a habit that you automatically, when you're presenting in front of people, already have that volume set. Then go to the next thing. Oh, is it your tonality? Do you need more pauses? So with that being said, look at your belief systems. See what types of beliefs that you have. Do you have beliefs that are limiting you? Or do you have beliefs that are supporting you and empowering you to get to that next level of where you want to be, what you want to do, and where you want to go in this lifetime? And so that's what I have for you today, is to really look at how your thoughts create your reality. For me, I've done a lot of hypnotherapy and energy healing on myself to take out those negative thoughts and replace them with supporting thoughts. So for those of you who don't think that that can happen, that you can always have supportive thoughts, you can, because I do. And it's amazing. And so I encourage you to really step out into your own personal growth, your own healing journey, and your own connection with God, Divine Universe, Source, Creator, however you want to say it. But the more that you connect in with yourself, the more that your awareness expands. And when your awareness expands, then you can really see how you can co-create your reality with the divine, and how your belief systems also create your reality. And so just shifting those belief systems, getting rid of what doesn't serve you and replacing them with belief systems that are going to empower you in moving forward to reaching your highest potential, following your dreams and your passions, and really manifesting that bigger vision that you have for yourself. Just follow your heart and move in that direction. And it may seem like a long journey, but it's a beautiful journey of learning to dive deeper into yourself. And it's a beautiful journey of learning who you're becoming along the way to the destination that you seek. And then the more that you do this work, the more that you know that that will happen. I just need to take the steps along the way, and I will get there. And so having that belief in yourself and having that belief that everything works out for you are great belief systems to being ingrained in your body and being as you move forward on this journey. So I'd like to thank you for listening to this episode, the very first episode of the Empowered Soul podcast. And if you like it, then I'd love for you to follow or subscribe. And until next time, stay empowered and keep embracing the journey within. Love you guys. Bye.